And here's the difference between we were in our space and we went offsite, because we're an offsite.
Right.
Space holds memory. So if you've had an uncomfortable conversation in a boardroom or in a space where power dynamics have been unspoken but identified, when people walk into a conference room, they often have their chair or this is the spot that I usually sit. And there are identities that take shape in that room. Even when somebody's not in the room, they'll be like, oh, well, when Joe isn't here or when Sally isn't here, and they can actually gesture to an empty chair because that space holds that energy and that space holds that memory of when they were there and when they weren't there. Can make it really hard to transition and move further when someone's not in the room, and can also make it really hard for someone new to transition into the space. When people come into our space, it is different by design and it's creative and innovative by design. And I've said nothing about the tools that we use that are really validated through science and psychology. And through our tools and methods in this intentionally designed space, we teach and train how to operationalize collaboration. Because it's not enough to say, hey, remember that one time we all got in a room and we kind of talked about things? And in that case, what happens? The loudest person is who they all agreed with, or the loudest person wins, or the quiet person had, nothing to contribute or said nothing and just went along with everything. And then the curse of the meeting after the meeting happens. Everyone leaves the room. What just happened? What just happened in there? Or I would look at you and say, Chelsea, I really fought for you in there. I wanted this to happen, but it didn't. They decided this. And now we have to do what they decided, versus taking ownership of having been in the room. Also, Chelsea, meetings are not a spectator sport. If you're in a meeting, there should be a reason why all of those people are in the same meeting at the same time. We have to get all that great thinking out onto the table.
I 100% agree.